But you've gone as far as your ego can take you, and you're at the door of your soul. Now, that is the most critical, that is the first critical turning point. And you will, at that point, confront an archetypal interior crisis that says, if I pursue this feeling, this sensation, which is in fact a divine invitation to, in the language of Teresa of Avila, cross the drawbridge into your castle, you will do something that is beyond reason, that moves you beyond a reasonable thing, which is what your five senses have always guarded you to do, which is to keep you reasonable. You will do something unreasonable. You will risk the controlled structure of your life. It may take down your marriage. It may take down your security. In fact, it might. It might cost you every single thing you have ever done that's reasonable. But the fact is, your life on the outside has become what looks, it may look that you have, in fact, created the pinnacle of success, but inside, what is happening to you, see if you can relate to this, is that your interior has become massively disruptive, and you might not even be able to articulate why, because you actually don't have the language for it yet. But what you start craving is a different vocabulary. You start craving a vocabulary you don't have. You don't even have the vocabulary because you haven't earned it. You haven't sought it yet. And so you can't articulate what because you don't know the soul's vocabulary yet. You don't even know your soul. You have yet to meet this, what Teresa would say, your interior castle. So you decide, I have to cross that drawbridge. And your husband or your wife, even your children, even your friends say, what's the matter with you? And what they will do is they will accuse you of being narcissistic, self-centered. And you know what? You have to be, in order to hold yourself together, to make that fundamental first transition, because you will take bows and arrows like you've never had, because you yourself don't know what you're doing. All you know is, I can't stay alive in this world anymore. I don't even know why. I can't give you a reason. And if you stay there, your soul will say, I am now going to shut down your body. I have to do this. Otherwise, you will not hear me. And it may be that it starts shutting you down through depression or through anxiety, or it turns off your heart and you cease to feel the same way toward the people whom you used to love deeply, and you cease to love them deeply, and it's gone. It may turn down your sexuality. It may turn off your sexuality. It may turn off your partner's sexuality. Oh, it will de-animate you. And then you think, if I stay here, I will die. Oh, yes, I will. I will die, and you know what? You will. Maybe a slow and painful death, but it will happen. You have to leave. And you begin a journey, but what you find is you've begun a journey inward. And that's when you find yourself.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I had the ovarian cyst in the energy field. Then Carolyn told me that my heart was changing rhythm. And by then I began to know what this thing was, what the illnesses in the body were. They were the inability to heed the call of the soul. Because if you're going to go about changing women's health from the center up, from the core, if you're going to take every tenet of OBGYN and turn it on its head, you want to look normal. You want to have an engagement ring. It took me 6 months to take off the engagement ring. I still remember, 2 sapphires and a diamond. That's it, 2 sapphires and a diamond, yep. It's, same one that Bush daughter has, same ring. I saw her on Rachel Ray, okay. Yeah, okay, so,
Okay.
so my perfect life ended when I was 49, And I was in the crucible. I was in the dark night of the soul. I went from a household of 5 people to me alone in the dead of a Maine winter within 6 months.
Did you keep the house?
And I did keep the house.
Ladies, I have to jump in really quickly. We're going to continue with more of the conversation, though. We're just going to a short break right now. This is great for me because I get to listen and learn and soak up all the information. Here with Dr. Christiane Northrup and Carolyn Myss, Conversations to Awaken Your Soul on HayHouseRadio.com. And thank you for joining us. We will be right back.